Yes, fellow Nigerians across the globe, I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and to some of you, good night, depending on your time zone. I'm still George Onyibe, of course, still trying to solve a mystery, solve a problem, nothing more, nothing less. This morning, I want to correct so many impressions, and that is, first of all, in my yesterday broadcast, when I talked about kings are born, not made. I actually gave reference to a sitting governor who made his father king. And for some reason, I was calling out the Enugu state governor. But it's not the Enugu state governor. It's the Ebonyi state governor. The immediate governor of Ebonyi state is the one who made his father king. And of course, having said that, I also want to correct the second impression. And that is simple. I'm not here to saga. I'm not sagaring anybody. We are here to keep the record straight. And in doing that, we understand we're going to step on toes. We understand we're going to fight with force that are pretty, massively bigger than us. But you see what? In the end, we are their destiny. We are their doom. I am their destiny. I am their doom. Whatever they do, they will get the reception. Let me explain before we go into our topic this morning. During the Igbo massacre, or rather the Nigerian coup, ultimately giving birth to Igbo massacre, it is not those that were killed who were actually the issues, but how they were killed. Very unfortunate. When they got to the Ahmadu Bello, the Sadwana of Sokoto, his body was desecrated. A man once said that having beaten him up, humiliated him, they removed his turban, his cap as a Muslim, pour alcohol there, force him to drink the alcohol after making him, desecrating his body with it as a Muslim, before he was shot severally. And so when you see such acts carried out, you should be able to understand it is driven by hatred, not just by the desire to take over power. One thing leads to another. And so I am not here to saga. It is what you give to me, you will get back. It's as simple as that. But in the end, we will keep the record straight. And that is why some of the organized crime against us as Nigerians, supposedly minority of Nigeria, but yet the majority feed on our misery. This is something we shouldn't say. But the worst that will happen is that in our effort to save ourselves from Igbo Biafra, the worst Yoruba and Hausa can do is to team up with the Igbo and destroy the remaining minority of us. That will be the beginning of the end. And so everybody face your warrant. We are having a problem. Organized crime against our people. We were there when they planned it. And before our very eyes, they want to orchestrate it, despite we have warned them severally, time without number, appeal to their conscience, to abandon that. It's not everything we can say, because everything is not meant for you. And so the issue of Igbo unification should be of a concern to Anyoma people. Talking about Osimiri-Ndoku, Anyocha, and Eka people. It should be of concern to Ikwere people and all the supposed Sobi Igbo group. It should be of a concern to you. Every day they are shouting, oh, Anyoma is Igbo, Abo is Igbo, Ikwere is Igbo. And to you, we are Igbo because of the heterogeneous in nature. But there is more beneath that the eye can see. And in order for me to deliver you and the next generation of your people, I want to make to this presentation a form of rhetorical question. A question I expect you to answer based on your line of thought, ability to reason, whether you are biased or otherwise. And these questions go this way. When Nigeria was formed by the imperialists, bringing over 1,000 ethnic groups to coexist as one country. Okay, finally we are back. So the imperialists knew they could not do it themselves. And so they adopted the indirect rule, using our people to rule our people, using our people to colonize our people, using our people to sell our people, using our people to manipulate our people, using our people to subjugate our people, using our people to destroy our people, using our people to accomplish whatever aim or purpose or agenda that they have. It's called indirect rule. They control us to control us. Now, we don't reason the same way. We don't act the same way. Yes, we are all Africans. We are all blacks. But our beliefs differ. Some of us have been conquered by Islam, and others have been conquered by Christianity, and yet another retain their religion. And so we are Christian, Muslims, and pagan. And Nigerians, to be able to achieve this, we have constitutional lawyers who were experts in this field, people like Professor Ben Wabuize and their like. Decide to fashion a way how we can form a nation in such atmosphere of diversity, which was supposed to be a blessing if the privileges were properly utilized. Now, understand. They look at those in the north. They somehow have something in common, and so they are all northern. They say they are northerners. Okay. They look at those in the south, which is the current west and the east. They look as if they can blend. They say, okay, you are one, two region. You already know. After a while, the Igbo and the Yoruba cannot blend. For record purposes, the colonial master divided them. And don't forget, in the north, there are thousands of ethnic groups who are not Hausa, but all of them have been colonized. Many of who will never know there are ethnic groups like that existed because they don't have a voice. And then they come and divide the South, the Southern Protectorate as it's called, and give birth to Yoruba and Igbo. Under Yoruba, there are thousands of ethnic groups, I beg your pardon, couples of ethnic groups that are not Yoruba, but all of them are Yoruba now. They did their job well. And then you come to the east, there are hundreds of ethnic groups that are not Igbo. But for some reason, they allow them to be there. But Igbo cannot colonize them like Yoruba colonized the east, the west, because of greed, because of wickedness, because of betrayal. I'm coming. And then, couple of months after dividing the Southern Protectorate into two, a lot of ethnic groups in the east started having issue. A lot of ethnic groups in the west started having issue. Of course, yes, we're back. They can attack the page, but they are not going anywhere. And so, like I was saying, other ethnic groups in the north have been completely conquered. But then some of us in the south, in the west and the east did not keep quiet. Some, like I said earlier, broke out of Nigeria, which are part of southern Cameroon. Yes, I'm talking about the Anglophone of a Francophone country, Cameroon. The English-speaking part of Cameroon were once part of Nigeria, reporting to the eastern region. And then some of us came out and said, we are not comfortable. Yes. And so some of us that were added to the east said we are not comfortable. Some of us that were added to the west say they are not comfortable. Those that were added to the north have been conquered completely already. And now, we can't leave Nigeria. Now, we can't leave Nigeria because we are at the middle of Nigeria, almost at the middle of Nigeria. If we were to be on the boundary side, most of us maybe would not have been in Nigeria anymore. And what happened? Another region was created known as Midwestern region. You see, until Igbo people or Igbo Biafra people stop jumping around our community, distorting our history that we are Igbo, we will not stop. Until they stop selling fake drug and fake things in our community, we will not stop. Until they stop their ritualists and kidnapping of unknown gunmen and everything they are doing, we will not stop. Until they stop Biafra agitation inside our community and sit at home, we will not stop. It is simple. Now, let's explain. And here the question comes in. Those of us who now came together and said, we are going to have our region. And by referendum, we were given Midwestern region. Igbo people, Igbo Biafra people saying that Abo is Igbo, Anyocha is Igbo, Ndokwa is Igbo, Osimiri is Igbo. All of you who don't have brain, maybe they have monetized you. And you are saying, hey, me, I'm Igbo, I'm Agbo, I'm Igbo. We know you are Igbo children born in our place, and we have nothing against you. But let me ask you, if truly you are Agbo person, go and ask your father, because he must be miserable to have abandoned his people in the east. Why will Agbo join Benin to form Midwestern region? Agbo is Igbo. Or is there anything Igbo people did to Agbo people? It's true, a father can disown a son, and a son can disfather a father, if you understand me. But something is out of order. Something is not right. And why are they covering it? Okay, I agree. Agbo is Igbo. Eka people, you are Igbo. I agree. Osimiri, Ndokwa, Anyocha, all of you are Igbo. I agree. I ask Igbo people this question. That time, your father under Anyoma decide to join Benin people and form a region. What did Igbo people do to you that your father denied their Igbo identity, if truly they were Igbo? I'm now asking the Igbo children born in our place, telling us we are Igbo. Because Enugu people did not break out from the east. Anambra people did not break out from the east. Abia, Ebonyi, they did not break out from the east. Imo State, they've been there from the beginning. Anyoma now, why did you abandon your people? Because you don't have sense. They wake up one day, suppose Igbo people, suppose sub-Igbo group, now say, oh no, we don't want to be Igbo. They now think with Bini. Okay, Bini are stranger. You don't have sense. You can't ask yourself question. And maybe some of you think, some things when we want to talk, we talk politely so that you love us. Your love means nothing to us. Most especially when it is geared towards destroying us. Forget about how I present. Forget about the uncompleted building. Just listen to what I'm telling you. So, because something is missing. They used to tell us, they mock us openly, that after the war, we were afraid that Nigeria will destroy us because we answer Igbo name, according to them. So we now deny our Igbo-ness. Let us assume it were to be true. But our fathers as Anyoma people, Eka, Osimiri, Ndokwa, Anyocha people, have never agreed to associate with Igbo people from time immemorial. That is why it was easier for them to form alliance with Benin. Something is wrong there now. When the Midwestern region was created, Nigeria has not fought war. Igbo coup has not happened. Because immediately Igbo coup happened, Agüero removed referendum from constitution. So when Nigeria was jolly be good, everything was going on smoothly and fine. Everybody had the privilege to speak and register their displeasure as of when necessary. We still don't want to stay with Igbo people. Benin don't want to stay with Yoruba people. Something is not right. And now let us say Benin and Anyoma and other hundreds of ethnic groups. In less than every kilometer is a different language, different people, different dialect. We were able to form a front. If I say the bond was built by love, I lie. Because this love is the embodiment of trust, transparency, sincerity, equity, fairness, justice. No wonder we never had any misunderstanding among ourselves until Igbo Biafra people begin to infiltrate us. I ask you, Midwestern region people, Anyoma people, why did you refuse to follow Igbo people? Because it would have been very easy. We would have been in the East all this time. Our values are not the same. What they believe in, we don't believe in it, and we don't condemn them for it. Our fathers could not tolerate them. So even before there was Igbo coup, even before there were Biafran war, we have started disassociating from Igbo people. Religion is the only thing that brought us close. You know, when they were forming this project, trying to fund this project of Igbo unification, I asked them a question. I said, I will say what I have to say, but let this truth be in your heart. What caused problem between Anyoma people and Igbo people that they say they are not Igbo? Because you will soon say that we are afraid Nigeria will kill us. Who is that Nigerian that will kill us? That we are Igbo. So because we don't want to suffer the Igbo, we have suffered more than the Igbo in the name of the Igbo. My mother was given 10 pounds after the war, but she's not Igbo. We were in Midwestern region. And the very massacre, those who died, Igbo people have those who could run out and hustle around the world after the war. Asaba don't have. Asaba is Anyoma. What is the compensation for us there? But you are not asking question. So because I want to leave the uncompleted building, because I'm hungry, so that you will feed me, I will now begin to talk rubbish. No, except there is a greater purpose. The kingdom of heaven. Not until there is a greater purpose that will defy human reasoning, we stick by the truth. We don't confront, we dismantle. And it is not hatred that drives us. This issue of Anyocha is not Igbo, Osimili is not Igbo, Eka is not Igbo, Ndokwa is not Igbo. First of all, did not start today. In less than 1 year of the creation of Nigeria, our fathers knew it is a will that will never be. And now we know better. Betrayal is high. Greed is too much. Arrogancy is unbearable. Everybody migrate from Igbo. Igbo did not migrate from everybody. And I don't get sense. So, that is question for my Anyoma people. All those Igbo children, Igbo Biafra children, all of them are born in Abo. And now you people have become Abo. You have become Anyoma people. Why did your father not go with the Igbo people in the old Eastern region? They couldn't blend. Everybody that worked with them regretted it, including I, George Onyibe. I regretted it. But nobody is infallible. I will not be the first, and I will not be the last. Many of you will still be fooled. Then, let me ask Igbo people. Igbo people, both Igbo Biafra and Igbo that is Igbo. You know, there are so many Igbos. Some of them are Igbo goof. Sometimes we don't even know the one we are addressing. Let me ask you, why are you not fighting today to unite with Onitsha people, Anambra people? Because Onitsha are not your people. They have just been conquered. They shall be liberated in the end. You that say you are Igbo, depending on the type of Igbo that you are, why are you not fighting to unite Enugu? You that say you are Igbo, ask yourself, what did you do that you are not fighting to unite with Abia and with Imo? That means we will get, we make on Igbo. Will you not benefit them? Ask your father, why is it that it is Anyoma First of all, you must colonize. I'm coming for Ikwere. I'm talking of Anyoma first, because Anyoma is a different case. Ikwere is a different case. Igbo people, when will you go and unite Abia? Abia is Igbo. When are you going to sing that song? Don't you see something was wrong somewhere? And because your father lied to you, you think my father lied to me? Because your father did not tell you the truth, you think my father did not tell me the truth? Because your father lacked the capacity to own up when they are wrong, you think that is who we are? No. Our values are different. Igbo people, when will you unite Abia, Emu, and Enugu, and Anambra? All of you were there as Igbo. When we said we are not part of you, and we choose to form alliance with people we don't even understand their language. I do not understand Urubo Shekiri no Ijo, Patani Abraka Ule. I do not understand Urionwe Sakoekpo Mawuchi or any other languages aside my Anyoma language. We choose to be with them instead of the same people. We understand their language even without going to their place. It doesn't matter if it's in Bitorumba, Noamando, Bankweriolo, and the rest of them. Abakile, Kezi, Iku. Something is wrong now. Igbo unity beggars, why don't you tell us where we got it wrong? Let us debate it. You people stop deceiving yourself. We know what you want. You want to destroy us completely. You are using the weapon of divide and rule. And yet you blame Nigeria for dividing and ruling. Nigeria is no longer divided any longer. Get used to it. And deal with it. That is just the few questions. You that is a Anyoma person, you are jumping up and down. I want Igbo, I want Igbo, I want Igbo. Inwe ruchi. Wa asena wa asusu ndi Igbo kan rasu. O megu esen rasu asusu ndi Igbo ndi ohi wa gwakwa eziokwu ni ihe nri ku ni wa ri aghota chane wele. Ekere weweta say I can hear him, I can hear him. Ubu agokwo hiri here. I think you can hear it. Maka no gbeburu abubu ohi so aso hinu ajogri zunugo. I think you can hear it now. Unfortunate. Why? Ask yourself now. Before Biafra war, our fathers have started disassociating from the East. That thing they are hiding for, they must see it. That betrayal, they must confess it. You see, when Nnamdi Kanu arranged people to destroy me, to set me up, their intention was simple. They will frustrate me until I hang myself. These are the words of Nnamdi Kanu. He said, I need you people to rubbish that guy until he cannot open his front door to come outside. And IPOB social media warriors started calling me. What problem do you have with Nnamdi Kanu? Umuchuku writer, Mwatoro writer, Moshi writer, Igbo writer, all these rubbish people. Some of them were even, the head of editors were even from Anyoma. They begin to call me, what is really going on? I said, I don't have issue with Nnamdi Kanu. It's just difference of opinion. And most of them are Igbo people. And they said, see, on the coming days, we are going to descend on you. It's not personal. You know, it is command and control. It is chain of command. When you chain them, you command them. I told them my heart is ready. I remember I told you Chuka for me for. I say when I start, I will not leave you people. You see this thing? You see this thing? Even in death, we will be talking about this thing until you people confess. And then the Kanu said they should not mind me. Just leave him. He will yap, he's gone. I'm still yapping and I'm not gone. I'm going to yap for a very long time. But you shall know the truth, and the truth will set you free. Agbo is not Igbo. Anyocha is not Igbo. Ndokwa is not Igbo. Osimili is not Igbo. I'm coming for the rest. And of course, Onitsha is not Igbo. And if they were Igbo, why were you people running? Why have your fathers been running? Are they coward? Are they coward? For those of you who are from Anyoma, supposed fraudulent Bendel or Delta Igbo. And then those of you from the East. Why are you not begging Abia to unite with Igbo? Why are you not begging Imo to unite with Igbo? Why are you not begging Anambra to unite with Igbo? Enugu to unite with Igbo? Those people don't need unity. Or what did you do to us that make us to avoid you? If truly we are the same people, make una use your brain. I leave it there. Let me progress. Just 2 questions on both sides. Make una answer. And then we go to the eastern region. When we resisted the colonization of the Yoruba and the Igbo people, they gave us our own region. That was equitable Nigeria, fair Nigeria, loving Nigeria. Nobody complained about it. And then right there in the eastern region, there are other ethnic groups like us. The Kwere people are there. You know, yesterday when I was talking about Abo people, I said there are Abo people that are not in Edo and Delta. But I don't talk about them. When it's time for them to come home, they will come home. Do you know the people I was referring to? Eka people in Akwa Ibom. If you are from Akwa Ibom, those Eka people you call Eka, they are our people. I dabble into the history from one of them, how they got there. But they have accepted that. That is why when you meet real Eka man, as they call them there, he will tell you, we are neither Ibibio, Efik, or Anang. When they voice that thing out, they almost start having problem with Ibibio, Efik, and Anang. And somehow they are marginalized. But they've adapted. And they're not looking for anybody's trouble. But try a command. Your life will not remain the same again. They are our people. But of what use are we going to begin to shout? Oh, Akwa Ibom is Agbo. Who want to colonize anybody here? I think they say the family you are building is more important than the family you come from. Why don't you focus on building your immediate family? Eka people, harmonize with the BBFIC and Afan, and then build a future that will protect the next generation of your people. If it is the will of God that Africa will recover from this influence of the imperialist, His will be done. Now let's move on to the eastern region. This same group of Igbo Biafra people dominated the east. And what did they do? Toilet cleaner, Igbo Biafra. President, Igbo Biafra. Governor, Igbo Biafra. Pastor, Igbo Biafra. Every parasitator, Igbo Biafra. They did not allow any other tribe to have fresh air. One Akwa Ibom man contested for governor of the eastern region. He won, Eyoeta. Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe, having dragged for president, he didn't win. Run from nowhere and chase him out and say, how can Akwa Ibom man rule us? Ikwere land, they started rewriting Ikwere name. They allocate land to themselves all the way from Enugu, where you hear abandoned property. Ikwere do this, Ikwere do this one. All of you claiming your father have abandoned property. Where are the documents? Why did Abacha Ojukwu not collect Buri camp? I thought his father bought almost 7 communities in a land that is not of his. Make una stop all these things. They use Enugu to acquire property in Rivers State. Change the name of these people. After now, they will now tell you a revised version of the story. It's Igbo name before. They now change it. No. Did the Ikwere language change? Ikwere language has been always Ikwere language. Did it change? And so if they call Rumu, Rumu, from beginning, it's still the same thing. Except you altered it. Now, let me digress before I ask them question. I was communicating with a king, one of the king in Obi Igbo, as directed by Igbo people. But the name is not Obi Igbo, but Oyi Igbo. And I asked this king, who happens to be originally from the Igbo extraction, around Asa Ndoke Aziz of Obi Igbo, one of their king. I was actually addressing them, and then their youth president flared up and said I should not call them Obi Igbo, that they are not Obi Igbo, but Oyi Igbo. And the king said to the youth president, he was trying to explain something. Hear him out before you interrupt him. The king was very angry with the youth president. We were in his palace, and he asked the guy to sit down because he was not matured enough. And the king said, let me explain to you, my son, before you continue. Our name is not Igbo. Our name has never been Igbo. You say, you see, our true name is Igbo, which is not Igbo. And Igbo is still Igbo dialect. But this is what happened. When the colonial master came, coming from the water side, the Bone Aziz and the rest of them, through our farm and the rest of them, coming into the hinterland, any tribe they meet there, they will ask them, Igbo, Igbo, that is, are you Igbo? You know, but they have seen a lot of Igbo. So it's like anybody they see around that area now is Igbo. He said when they got to them, they now ask them, Igbo, that is this group. Are you Igbo? Are you Igbo? The king said, they now responded because they knew the gesture and say, yes, Igbo. That is how they wrote their name, Igbo. So it's not Igbo. Otherwise, are these people Igbo people? They say, yes, we are Igbo people. But go and meet the people now. They don't want to be Igbo people again. And now, it's not about Igbo, or it's about how that name came about. These are Asan Ndoke people. They simply ask them question, are you Igbo? Iwonyi Igbo. And they responded, yes, I wundi Igbo. That is according to their central Igbo. And that is their name, Igbo. But for Igbo people to claim River State, as they are still trying to unite with Ikwere, to take the land and have access to the Atlantic Ocean, they told you, they changed the name. It didn't start today. They changed it to Igbo. Umokoro, everywhere. And when these people have their freedom, when they created River State and Cross River State, come and see enjoyment, come and see rejoicing. Because finally, their people can have a future. Igbo people, if you treated Ikwere very well, the way you treated the Enugu people, the way you treated Anambra people, the way you treated the Ebonyi people, the way you treated the Imo people, do you think Ikwere will want to disassociate from you? Do you think Ikwere will be rejoicing that Nigeria saved them? God through Nigeria saved them? What exactly did you do to Ikwere people if they are Igbo, that they don't want to have anything to do with you? Now you are manipulating to Columbia them from backyard to become Igbo by force. Why is it you don't want to address that issue? You want us to make the same mistake our fathers make? Pikin wey no get sense, waiting kill him, papa go kill him. But pikin wey get sense, waiting kill him, papa no go fit kill him. If una think say that thing una do our papa, we go let una do us in a time like this with this knowledge at our disposal, and then you have to think again. Igbo people are not struggling to unite themselves. If Ikwere is Igbo, Igbo people have all it takes to make Ikwere believe that we are one. They are trying to bribe Duncan Mighty to say he's Igbo. It's okay, you will bribe, that is all you can do. But when Duncan Mighty was in the studio, released his music, he didn't say, I both way, I both way, I both way, Igbo both way. It would have been a fine melody. You think he was insane? You think he was drunk? You think he didn't have sense? He didn't say Igbo both way. Let him go and sing another one. He simply told Ikwere because he know they are from different extraction. But now they have accepted that they are one and they are recognized ethnic group in Nigeria. He's just encouraging the next generation. We are one. And he simply sang, Abotwe, 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 Ikwere Botwe. It's like I'm Ikwere myself because I can speak Ikwere. Huh? Ikwere Mekano. Ikwere Ameka o. Oh, so I'm not Ikwere man. Ndioshi. So if you truly respect these people as one of you, all the looting, all the sharing, all the benefit of the old Eastern region, it would have reflected in River State. They lived by the mercy of Nigeria. They survived by the mercy of Nigeria. If greed has not pushed Ojukwu to fight that war, by today, there will be no ethnic group like Ikwere. Okwawa won them bamini. What a shame. And so that is the question I will ask you. And then for those of you Igbo children born in Ikwere land, jumping up and down, Ikwere is Igbo, Ikwere must be Igbo, Ikwere must be Igbo. Did they fight war? Before abandon property, and they start calling you Ikwere, from Iheroha, start calling you Ikwere. They used to call you Ndembamiri. From Ndembamiri, you said, no, our name is Iheroha. They refused to accept it and gave you a mockery name. Just as they were doing to Ebonyi. The land, if not by now, Ebonyi State, we say they are northern Nigeria. After all, they still call them Hausa people. People who can't tolerate themselves want to unite with you and you are fooling yourself. Be uniting your father, but that thing you're looking for, come and get it. So you Ikwere jumping up and down, yeah, Igbo, Ikwere is Igbo, Ikwere is Igbo. Why is Imo State people not uniting to be Igbo? Why is Abia not uniting to be Igbo? Don't you think something is wrong somewhere? My brother, what is good for the goose is good for the ganja. Anybody who fall for Igbo unity, your regret will be like anybody falling for obedient movement. Your regret will be like anybody joining Biafra agitation. Your regret will be like those who are fighting religious bigotry. Your regret will be like those who are instigating every ethnic group against each other. It's going to be a lonely day for you in hell because that is where you are going. And of course, this is where I leave the remaining argument. Let them continue to argue. Come and unite with me. Only a book and wo. No one day born who gone to here agwon on the car. You will not be what I will tell you. Wagwaman, and the Abba Windibo, on the Windibo, and the Baki Henry Gwandibo, Unwemuchi, and the Wanyan Sinonia Tehura, or Kokwachumo, so Yabamo, so Kupuelezo Ganya Sonamane. Ye Tehura, or Kokwachomai. Nwe Bobamo so, Omeno Puelezo Ganya Siamane. Why are you not sensitive? They are wajileni ye again. And you see, and you want cousin again in Yamane. Nwata gwa na die lebu ebimbo. Onwoga nwata keji gwa na die lebu ebimbo. Onye mare ka wegwa. Enyi wundi Igbo ndị na die anyi hu ebe ahụ. Kweri Eastern region wasana ka dumu na we wundi Igbo bigbo ama kene nyile hen ndị Igbo. Wazoma Midwestern region. Ndị ohi kene die anyi wo abide we nwuchi. Abi no kane die onu ihe amare. Eji no nwo onu egbu ale. Unu ka mara ihe ndị na-ekwa dị mụ unu eke mara unu le ka ndị rishi ọkwa ka ndị nwe uche ka ndị nwere n'uche ka ndị kpugho ka ndị kan ha ba unu lechara esoni we nunu wu ndị Igbo oke don wenya ikekwe ga wenya ria mmụọ ka ta fufu. The painful thing there is that they will feed on the misery of your people and convert your people to the beast of burden. And finally, where are other ethnic groups in the southeast? What is their fate? Igbo people, Igbo Biafra people, how have you been treating the other non-Igbo in the southeast? You know, you are fast to say, southeast belong to Igbo. Divide Nigeria and give us southeast. My guy, you are not dividing any southeast. You are not taking southeast. It does not belong to Igbo Biafra people. Because there are Akwa Ibom people there. Ibibio, Efik, and Anang people are in the southeast. Idoma people are in the southeast. Kogi people are in the southeast. Anyoma people are in the southeast. We will take our land. And when the time comes, we will get it. Now, having said so, Igbo Biafra, Igbo unity beggar, Igbo distortion of history. Let me ask you, can you people publish the name of Igala people in Anambra who are working in the government house in Oka or occupying a relevant position in Anambra? No way, you won't see it. But as Igala people are not protesting, everywhere is calm. They can't even protest because they don't have voice. Look at what I am trying to make people see. Igbo people are here trying to discredit me, call me illiterate, uncompleted building, hungry man, Yahoo, Yahoo. Do you know different name? On my comment section, they think they want to distract me. My brother, don't worry. We know how it works. If there is delay in progress in what we are doing, and we know we are doing the right thing, all we do is we're relaxing, waiting for the mother of all miracles, because it's a success. And you see in life, anything I go to do and I jump progress immediately, I will back off. It's not meant for me. And so when we see this frustration, we know this is the way to go. And now you see, we are here, we go nowhere. Now, coming back to Anambra, please, Igbo Biafra people that love other, Igbo Amaka, loving Igbo, one united Igbo, please publish the name of a Gala people and Onitsha people that occupy relevant position in Anambra State. You can only rub up from their glory. They are politically irrelevant in Anambra State. Anambra State is made up of about 98 communities, out of which 21 communities are not Igbo speaking. They are Igala. Igbo people publish and let's see the unity. Let's prepare our mind for what we are going to enjoy by Igbo unification. The people where you with them, they share the same kitchen. Now don't destroy them. Now me you won't join. Come and get me. You go to Enugu, the same thing. There are Idoma people there. Enugu people, please publish the name of Idoma people in Enugu occupying relevant position in Enugu State. And then maybe we'll stop what we are doing. Please, Enugu State, there are Idoma people there. Can you please publish the name of Idoma man occupying relevant position in Enugu State there? The guy Tinubu choose to be whether I commemorate or whatever post he gave from Enugu. Go and look at that man, it's not Igbo man. Among the people Tinubu appoint as ministers at different level, I can't remember the man's position now. Go and look at that man, it's not Igbo man, but it's from Enugu State. Immediately Tinubu picked him up. Igbo people wanted to rank out the man. He go pick who no be Igbo. He go, so finally they wanted to agree that Tinubu pick somebody who is not Igbo in the southeast. But they know it will rapture their ego. It will expose their hypocrisy that southeast does not belong to Igbo people. That is why they left that man alone. That man is not Igbo man. He's from Enugu State. Now, let us move to Ebonyi. You hear constantly of Izi Ikwo crisis. Do you think these people are Igbo people? These are Ibibio Efik and Anang people in the southeast. Go to their government house and give me the name of any of this ethnic group occupying relevant position. Now, Abia State when we want to talk, where Nande Kano for come? Where Nande Kano for come? You know, be Igbo, you can't become human being and then think again. Aruchuku does not belong to Igbo Biafra people. It belongs to Akwa Ibom people. They took it from them. Abreba people are not Igbo people. Go to Abia State Government House. Please, you people, it's time to publish the name of non-Igbo people who are occupying relevant position in the southeast. By the virtue that all of you are in the southeast. But you have destroyed history on social media. Oh, the southeast region of Nigeria belongs to Igbo people. My dear, it's a lie. A blatant lie for that matter. Capable of destroying ethnic groups. If these people do not have link outside the southeast, by now they would have been poisoned overnight. That is the danger. Yield to Igbo unification project to the detriment of your people. We shall continue. Our eyes are on them. But of course, before I bring this broadcast to an end, let me go to the comment section and receive the insult. Because that's the only thing, absolutely, they have the right to do. I allow them to do it because I love it. I love it. It boosts my energy. Let's see if they are there yet. Because I love insult. I see you. You say, nice one, keep it up. Thank you. I see titles. You say you are on your own. Yes, you are Igbo Biafra. I am on my own. Did you see anybody here with me? Or is it Nnamdi Kanu on his own, or Igbo people sent him? Have you people not abandoned him? Ooh, where is your son Ijele? Titus, where is Ijele? You are on your own. You see, your agenda is not selling as you expected. Obedient movement is dead. Labour Party was together as one strong party Since Peter Obi came, where is Labour Party? All of you are quarreling. People who cannot manage political party is disgracing himself to be the president of Nigeria. If any mono, you are on your own. Did I call you to join me? And that reminds me, if you are from the South, most especially the people from the former Midwestern region, we need to talk because a lot of things is at stake. Try to contact me. We are mobilizing our people already because we must organize our place. We must enlighten our people. In the absence of darkness, in the absence of light, darkness will prevail. In the absence of our influence in our community, most especially when all these scavengers are everywhere trying to decimate us, our people need to be informed. We need to be in contact with our people. And believe me, it's not something one man can do. You see, that man told me I'm alone. But when Igbo want to do wahala for Nigeria, they are together. When Nnamdi Kanu say Nigeria is a zoo, all of you are animal, and said including that Igbo people are cause, he was not on his own. But you see, they talk thinking that they are talking you down, but they are exposing themselves by every comment they made. I thought they had a meeting and said they shouldn't comment on my video. Why are you talking Igbo man? Tofiakwa. You don't have shame anyway. And that is, by the way, I'm done with you, Titus. And who do I see here? I see Blessing Ojo. You say, good morning, brother. More grace. Thank you, Blessing. And who do I see here? Tiwa Lola. He say, Wahala. My sister, Wahala. Wahala break bone. That is what Fela say. Confusion break bone. There is Wahala. We are begging Igbo people to stop uniting us. That is the wahala. But they say, no, we must be Igbo. Our senator, Ned Nwoku, said they should create our state and give to Igbo people. My dear, na wahala. And then our Ikwere brother, John Mbata, said that he is now the leader of Igbo. Whether he's hallucinating or dreaming, we can't figure it. This is wahala in its real definition. And who do I see? As a man. I greet you as a man. Good morning. I see Prince here. He say, greetings to you from here, my brother. Prince, thank you so much. We'll continue to see the needful. And that is it, by the way. Try and share this broadcast. Talk to the people of South. We cannot lay down our guard. We cannot watch them do what they do and get away with it. No. Have a nice day. I remain George Onibe from the Uncompleted Building.